4 years back, I put my phone on my table like this, and I started to recall a folkloric storyline of a man pushing a boulder. There's a lot of situations that can feel like you're literally pushing a boulder up a mountain. It falls down the other side, you're pushing up again, and it just never ends. You go up and down and up and down and up and down. And it can feel very frustrating or tiring and a lot. And a victim mindset, a victim type of framing, can make it seem like, poor you, things are so hard, things are so difficult. You deserve for people to help you and to do this and to do that for you. And there was a time in my life, and I think it's a process. It's just a human reaction to feel like that. I think it's literally part of children's development that you may feel that way because to an extent as a child, you are dependent on your environment, which you have no control in changing in the immediate sense. But as a woman, as an adult woman of color, I'm aware that if I use the fact that I am female, if I use the fact that I am perceived with a list of biases before I would open my mouth because people assume a list of things about me because they don't know me, if I assume and take precedence over the gossiping level of how people can sexualize me, can villainize me in a wicked way, you see Wicked, and it's available on YouTube for free. You can see snippets and approaches on what this whole story is about. But villainizing somebody or victimizing somebody is very easy. It's very easy. And it requires literally just zero level of curiosity. Because you base yourself on hearsay and bullshit. It's very easy for yourself to victimize yourself and to villainize yourself. It's very easy to victimize and villainize others of your choice as well. We're still in May, but it's 4 years later. Different table. I don't believe it's necessarily useful to use the framework of your life. If you feel like your life is you pushing a boulder up and down the hill, it's not necessarily useful for you to victimize yourself of like, oh, poor me, I have to do this. Or to villainize the process of like, this is evil, this is system, it's making me push the boulder. I think it's important to clarify, do you have to do this? Are you choosing to do this? You have to start seeing things for what they really are and not what you want it to be. Because if you villainize the process of like, this is against us, it makes you a victim of this system. Within the Sisyphus story, some people say that you have to imagine Sisyphus happy and like fulfilled because he has a task to do every day. He knows what it is, and he knows that it's not about fighting a war to win. It's about fighting a war for the sake of knowing that it is necessary. So I say all this because whether it's about going to work, going to school, taking care of your family, responsibilities, your community, a team, a budget, being of service, taking care of your health, wanting to travel, being aware of the global economy and socio-political situation and how it's impacted. The economy is a fuel because we're in a society that works with capital. Being present in a world where so many things can impact how good you feel can be very challenging. For myself, recently, I've been very much in this space of, I'm enthusiastic about facing the music, but also there's a level of uncertainty and grief that is underpowering, what's the word? Underneath is the best word, yeah. That would be underneath whatever I do for a long time. And the whole sentence, you have to start seeing things for what they really are and not what you want it to be, is a wake-up call that's truly needed to like snap out of the whole victim mindset or villain mindset, either one, about your framework of how you see things. And a lot of things unfolded for the best, for the better, and a lot of things unfolded in ways that I had no idea could. I'm in this place of wanting to adapt forward more than anything. And there's a quote from Paulo Coelho that says, if it will work, if you forget all the reasons that it won't. So there's a lot of things that people have put upon me as if they were true, and this was gossip and like wicked, like truly wicked for the sake of entertainment and projection, and it's upsetting. But in the whole scheme of things, what is under my power is taking under my wings what is my responsibility and letting go of the rest. And in the end, we all have 24 hours every day. We all have an opportunity to make choices every day. And you can victimize yourself. You can villainize yourself. You can have a hero complex and believe that you're perfect and make no wrongs, or that the people around you are either one of those archaic archetypes. And it's trial and error, man. It's trial and error. There's a level of clarity right now that is self-evident, which is that pacing forward in a way that allows some level of peace, encouraging acceptance, but to the point about accountability and tackling things. Because if the problem is always somebody else's to fix, you lose any type of freedom or power, and you use your 24 hours for distractions, for you to watch and listen and read and chit chat. But are you building? Are you encouraging? Are you being of service? Are you gaining knowledge? Are you sharing knowledge in a way that is constructive, not in a way that's to destroy people's joy or livelihood or whatever? I'm just saying this because the amount of fucking energy wasted on gossip is like, ugh. I should have put this the whole time. Do you see? Not really. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that because sometimes it's better to be brief and to the point. I tried to make a list of those little moments of talking about folklore and whatnot. And at the time, it was this thing where I knew it was truly necessary to do my due diligence and allow references to be available, and most of all, to do the work more than opening my mouth. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. If all I do is fucking, I need to choose my pen, choose my fingers to type, and paintbrushes and whatnot to make things concrete. All I do these days is take care of this dog I love very much. She's like my best friend. She's the only, now I know what it means, like, oh, my dog. I'm like, okay, I get it now. I've fostering her for so many weeks now. All I do is I work. Like, I clock in for work, for shifts. I clock in doing research. I clock in doing reports. I clock in doing a list of different tasks related to work that people value or don't. That's, you're allowed. And I'm at this point now where it's like, I'm replaceable. Whatever job you can have in this world, almost, you're replaceable. Somebody else can do it, or a program can do it. The dog, if I was to be in the hospital right now, there's organizations within my city or my province that would take care of the dog. Worst clown sewers. If my apartment I can't take care of it anymore, somebody else would be very happy to live here instead, right? So it's not about taking things for granted or believing that things should be for me because what? If I want things to change, if I want things to grow, to continue to unfold for the better, I need to be about it and accept that my excuses were excuses, that there's a reason and a source for them. So if I'm delaying, if I have some level of shame, if I'm scared of rejection, if I'm scared of judgment, boy, you know what's scary? Rejecting yourself. You know what's scary? Shaming yourself to the point where you don't allow yourself to be joyful or present or fulfilled, regardless of achievement and regardless of who is around or what you have accomplished on a daily, weekly, or yearly way or manner. That's scary. You know how many people, how many books in the library you can find of stories where this is very real and very true and it's not fiction. Yeah. There's been a lot of leniency and I've been delaying a lot, and I didn't say what needed to be said because I chose to take silence and not explain. Sometimes there's a power in letting people just say whatever they want and be like, you're allowed to say whatever you want. God bless. Before we begin, again, it's always valid to breathe in and as I mentioned, Sisyphus and folklore about pushing a boulder or bringing rocks to the sea and whatnot, there's a portion that you need to have some level of appreciation for the process, even if it's difficult, even if it's tedious, challenging, long. It doesn't go exactly as you wish or as you thought. People question it. They're like, why are you pushing a fucking boulder? Why are you bringing the rocks by the sea? That seems like a waste of time. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I can't wait, bro. I can't. I mean, I am waiting. But yeah, I'm going to go do my life, do my menial tasks that are actually important. I'm only part of a bigger cog of a machine. So all the best. God bless. Keep your head high. Shoulders back. Breathe. Wishing you some patience within your process and compassion in your progress. You got this. All right. Do you see it? We'll see if it goes to like 30 seconds.